Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about divergences, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description where you can find Coach's education platform. Enjoy guys.
Divergences are actually quite cool things. They're one of the few technical analysis tools that have some validity to them. And most people have no idea the difference between a regular or a hidden divergence, because they look at a divergence and then they say, oh, it's this or that, because they only know of a divergence in the very generic sense, but they don't understand what divergences are. I'm just only bringing this up because it's the same thing with just about anything else. You get enough information to be dangerous, but you don't have enough to know what you're talking about. So sometimes you might be right, but most of the time you might be wrong because you think you're right. Anyways, I've been trading divergences for 30 years, so it's not like I'm a neophyte in this. Taught courses on divergence and created sophisticated algorithms that detected divergences. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to flex, but I'm just trying to say that there's a difference between someone that has looked at a website saying this is what a divergence is and someone who's actually lived it with real money for decades. And let me just tell you what a divergence really is. It is a discrepancy between the trend of an oscillator that would maybe detect momentum and the trend in price. That is generally what it is. And there are two different types of divergences. There are regular divergences and there are hidden divergences. And the hidden ones are hard to detect because most people aren't ever taught what a hidden divergence is. Everyone thinks that a divergence is all about a reversal in trend, but there are two different types of reversals in trend. There are major divergences where you're trending down and then you diverge and trend up. And then there are changes in trend that aren't really changes in trend, but there are continuations of the trend. So you're trending up, you pull back, and then you continue the trend. The first one, the major divergence, is called a regular divergence. And the second one, the dip and then the continuation of trend, is called a hidden divergence. And they have two very different indications on how they actually work, just in case you're actually worried or concerned or want to learn about it. But you can find divergences not only in price and their momentum indicator. And one of the problems with that is that you're looking at two things that are highly correlated, price and then momentum of price. Sometimes it's more useful to do two things that have lesser correlation or not a direct correlation, like the trend in price and the trend in volume, or the trend in one market versus the trend in another market. Those, to me, have a greater significance. In what we do, you could look at the trend in price versus the trend in bonds or the trend in volatility or something like that. That might be worthwhile looking at, or the trend in volume. I haven't ever considered using divergences in this context, in this strategy. It's probably worthwhile looking at it. And another type of thing that I might put into my list of strategies that I would like to develop, although I've done the development on this a few times, or at least gone through the machinations of it. And the reason why I'm bringing it all back is just to bring you back to how we actually come up with strategies. If I mention divergence, a large portion of the membership might think, oh, we got to start doing divergences now. And that's never what I'm saying. You don't just pick a strategy and then start doing it because it sounds good. You do it when you have proven that it has efficacy over a long period of time, that it's been curated, and that it has an appropriate correlation or lack of correlation to the current other strategies that you have in your campaigns, right? Right now, we have three variations of what is essentially the same strategy, but they have a high degree of correlation in one sense, but a lower degree of correlation in another. So, for example, the out-of-the-money classic fly is used as a more generic mechanism, and it covers a wide range of the middle ground. A Batman is a variation on that is more market neutral. It's not an out of the money. It's not as directional. And it covers things that are in the higher realm or higher volatility regime. And then the big ass fly, again, is a premium collection butterfly, but it is designed more for high IV cases prior to the market opening. So each one of them has their context. They are the same in that they are all butterflies and premium collection devices, but they are different in that they are specific to different contexts. That makes them different strategies.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button below. If there's any questions that you might have for Coach Ernie, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Thanks guys.